Officially started its antitrust investigation into big tech companies. Lawmakers held their first hearing Tuesday, focusing on the effect these tech giants are having on journalism.
House lawmakers turned their attention to some of the nation's tech giants Tuesday, examining how those companies have changed the news media landscape.
Facebook and Google compete against news publishers for user attention, data, and ad dollars. They are controlling the game and playing it too.
Let's talk about some monetary figures here. You report that the four companies, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and Google, have spent a combined $55 million on lobbying last year, essentially doubling what they spent in 2016. So what role do you think these lobbyists will play as the government now intensifies its investigations into these companies? And is that a staggering figure for you, or were you not surprised?
Yeah, I mean, they've been building up to this for a while, and we've seen it because this scrutiny is not coming out of nowhere. We've seen the pressure to look at some of the competitive practices building for some time, and then obviously after the 2016 election, we saw the pressure building to look at the role of social media in elections building. So the social media and the tech companies were preparing for this type of existential threat from intensified government scrutiny, both from Congress and from the agencies and the Trump administration.
What happens when we enter a future in which we simply don't believe what we read, hear, or see online? How do we have a democracy? How do we agree on basic facts of what's happening in the world?
DeepFakes, synthesized video created by artificial intelligence, can depict people saying or doing things that didn't actually happen.
President Trump is a total and complete
And as we approach the 2020 presidential election, the race is on to develop new technology to tackle them. Experts warn that advancements in technology, the spread of social media, and an impressionable population could create the perfect storm for misinformation to spread.
Since we took
Here is the real video of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
And then he had a press conference in the Rose Garden with all this sort of visuals.
Now the doctored video in which she appears to be impaired.
And then he had a press conference in the Rose Garden with all this sort of visuals.
That clip received more than 2.5 million views on Facebook.
The video is really a pretty low-tech fake.
Hani Farid, a professor of computer science at the University of California, Berkeley, says this video is just the tip of the iceberg of how videos and images can be manipulated.
The most standard one is to take an image or a video of a person, a candidate, a president, and alter it to make it look like they are saying something that they never said. So the way we attack this problem is we build so-called soft biometric models. And these are, think biometrics like fingerprints, iris, your face. So it's not quite as unique as that, but the intention is to capture subtle facial expressions, head movements that are distinct to you as an individual and are disrupted in the creation of a fake.